Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video marks the beginning of the week number 54. It is Road to 100k Realized Return Challenge. And on first of all, I must apologize. I could not um, record the video and post it yesterday on Monday because of work commitments and other sorts of things going on. But now I'm in position to do that, and apparently the day on yesterday on Monday it went quite well. The markets basically shrugged off the developments that occurred last Friday, and most of the losses were recouped on the main indexes, meaning the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. Now, keep in mind the market is closed because I'm recording this on Tuesday morning. But as you can see here, also in the context of the IWM, so we managed to recover most of the losses that occurred on Friday. Here is the graph for the 1 day, and basically, yeah, it went pretty much steady up all the way. And that means that because we also sold the calls earlier in the day, where probably somewhere around here, what basically happened is that now we will not be able to profit as much from the calls that we sold. We sold calls for the entire week, so these calls will expire here on Friday. And of course, as you will be able to see, they are trading at a loss because in the meantime they appreciated much more. We managed to get 27 cents for each one, and by the end of the session yesterday, I think they were around 55 or something, as it says right here. So yeah, we could have we could have collected a lot more premium, but the market could go either way. This would have been very good for us if we had if the market had continued to stay where it was or even come down, but it was not the case. It recovered very quickly, and so yeah. But it's not a problem if we get assigned. Well, if we are not assigned, we'll keep the shares and we keep the premium for ourselves. But if we are assigned, the strike price is 224, which was the price at which we bought the shares here, as you can see. And so we will be breaking even, and we will break even on the price, and we will still have collected all the premiums, keep all the premiums up until this point. Now, when it comes to the XLF, as you recall, I bought these 100 shares at 51.50. And because already in the pre-market yesterday, the shares were already at 51.60, around that. I felt there was made no sense to sell a call with the same strike price because that particular call at 51.50 was already in the money. And so let's try, because this also is a very safe ETF in terms of its volatility. Let's try to get some profit, some capital gain out of this. And so we went ahead and we sold the 52, which is the next call in the option chain. Now, probably this will also be close to a loss, I think, because we sold, I believe, at 30 cents, and at this point, because it's so close to being in the money, yeah, we sold at 30 cents right here. Because it's so close to being in the money at this point at 51.95, the price at which this call should be trading should be higher than 30 cents, and so we should be at a loss, but it's not a problem. If we get a sign, we have a $50 capital gain, and we collect the premium as well. And if it stays below 52, we keep the premium and we still keep the share, so it's not a problem. Um, for Pfizer, today, August the 5th, Pfizer will release its earnings. It's already going up 0.55% in the pre-market. Yeah, we'll have to see how the earnings pan out at the end of the day. But yeah, we it's gonna be an off week because we will accrue much less premiums that we should or we could do it, but given the market conditions, this is the best that we could hope for. And hopefully, if the market comes back to where it was before it came down last week, we will resume our pattern or at the pace at which we have been accruing premiums up until this point, which was very favorable, around $2,000 every single week, which is very positive, of course. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. For the time being, this is all. Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'm also available on LinkedIn in case you want to ask me any questions. And of course, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we will reconvene at the end of the week, see how the trades were panned out, and to close out the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you there.